Hello, and welcome yet again to this segment of TCWC called Singleness Isn't a Wilderness. Today's topic is called How to Occupy Your Time in the Waiting. We have already established that the singleness period is not a wilderness period. This period is the best period of one's life and the time when God is preparing you for your calling and preparing you for your future spouse. Ideally, this period or season should be busy and fulfilling. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 34, Apostle Paul talks about the aims and devotions of an unmarried woman, which are to please God. If you are single, it is easier for you to focus solely on God. But when you are married, you also have to create time for your marital responsibilities. So when we really get down to it, what Apostle Paul is saying is that each person should stay in their lane. If you are single, then stay in your single lane and focus on what you have been asked to do by God in that season. There are so many single people that just want to skip their singleness season and get into a relationship. What they do not realize is that it is when you are single that God is giving you the skills and the tools that you will need to edify your marriage. One author puts it this way. He said, people think that marriage will solve all their problems, but it doesn't. Marriage just magnifies all these problems. If you are single, you need to get rid of the mindset that when you find someone, then your issues or your problems or whatever you're going through now will get better. Which is why the first point I am going to give you is when you are single, the best way to occupy your time is to spend as much time as you can with God. When you spend time with God, God helps you to improve yourself and to improve on your problems. God reveals your character and your personality, which will be a bonus for you when you're in a relationship because then you know yourself and you know how to communicate your wants and your needs. The second point is to have a do-it-now mentality. Single people tend to put aside so many things because they want to do it when they are married or when they're in a relationship. If God has given you an opportunity to do something now, then do it. Remember, the future is not guaranteed and the future does not always work out the way you want it to. So if God is giving you an opportunity to do something, then do it. And by that, I mean doing good and godly things. I'm not saying getting yourself involved in reckless behavior and toxic activities. Do the good things that God has called you to do. The third point is to start serving. You learn so much about your character when you get involved in serving. You learn how well you work with others, and you learn if you have a servant spirit or not. And this helps you to improve on your personality and your character because marriage is about servanthood. It's a partnership where both of you are serving each other and serving together for a common goal. The fourth thing is to get into a community. Find friends and people that you can do life with. These people will be there for you as life changes throughout the course of the years to come. And these people will also hold you accountable when you make certain decisions in your life. It's not healthy to live life with a solo mentality. You need people, you need a community of people who share the same vision as you. The fifth thing is to give your all to your outside ministry or calling. This means that if you're a Christian, but also a student or a businesswoman, whatever it is that you are doing outside of church, give it your all. When you focus on something, it lessens the distractions around you. So it's important to focus on things that matter. The sixth thing is to avoid doing anything to the extremes just to mask your loneliness. Single people tend to hide in their busyness so that they don't feel lonely, and that is unhealthy. Your life should be balanced. If you're not getting fulfillment in the things that you are doing right now, then maybe it's time for you to change your hobbies or the ministry that you are serving in. And if that doesn't work, then maybe it's time to talk to someone about it. But never think that a person will make you feel fulfilled. They are also a person looking for their own fulfillment, which is why how you occupy your time in the singleness period is very important. It's important to create dependence on God and dependence on things that do matter, so that when you get into a relationship, you are not a burden, but someone who actually brings in so many good things and edifies this relationship or marriage. So there you have it, child of God, how to occupy your time in the waiting. Thank you for listening in on this segment. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. God bless you.